Welcome everybody to my new YouTube channel called North Main Fitness, where I'll be showing you how I work out and my daily dieting. On today's segment, it's called Juice Therapy, where I'll be showing you how I juice and the different fruits that I juice. And what I got for you guys today is the watermelon. And today we're going to be juicing the watermelon, one of my favorite fruits, and of course, seeded watermelon. So this is what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys like it and hopefully you guys enjoy it. One thing I could say about the watermelon, it's a few things I could say about the watermelon before we get into this. The watermelon is like one of the best. It's very nutritious. It have a lot of minerals. Lycopene is hydrating, good for the skin. It's good for your digestive system, plus more. You could do the research. It's all on Google. Google will tell you everything watermelon have to offer. So definitely, I would highly recommend a watermelon. Also, juicing is nothing better than getting the original liquids from the juice. Meaning like no added sugar, no preservatives, no color dye, nothing that's gonna ultimately harm the body in the future. So I will always recommend juicing your fruits, or juice. If you want something to drink to hydrate, juice. Or, of course you can eat it, but juicing is also good as well. So let's get into this. I love watermelon though. This is not my only favorite fruit, but this is one of my top 5, especially while it's season. And one thing, like as soon as you cut it, you can automatically just smell how good it is. Like you could just smell, oh my God, just making me want to bite into it right now. So I know people might have their own methods on how they like to juice, or maybe, go about juicing. But me in particularly, I do things strictly my way. I have my own methods on how I juice, how I might cut my fruits. So don't knock me for this on how I do my thing. You feel me? Look, seeded. Always gotta have the seed. I would never try a watermelon if it don't have a seed. Unless if that's the last thing on earth, then maybe so, but that wouldn't be my first option. Now, one thing I like about juicing is that it's very therapeutic for me. I like the different combinations of fruits I could put together. I like, just trying my own creation. I'm like a creative person, so I just love to try different things, you feel me? But for the most part, I try to keep everything within the same family. It's not, most of the time I make a fruit punch juice. I try to keep watermelon with watermelon, melons, I try to keep melons with melons, and also, citrus fruits with citrus fruits, apples and pears. I try to keep everything together, but, sometimes I like to play around with the mixes. You feel me? I like to have a fruit punch and I might mix a little bit of everything and just see what I, can make. You feel me? And when I cut my watermelon, all I really necessarily do is just cut the green part off, and I leave the white part on, as well as, you know, this part and with the seeds. Feel me? And I always gotta try my fruits before I juice it. It just makes me know how great my juice is gonna taste. Cause sometimes watermelon, it have more of the watery taste, and then some of it might have, you know, you could taste more of the sugar content in it. This juice gonna be good, I'm telling y'all. This juice is gonna be good. It's amazing how hydrating it is. And the electrolytes watermelon have in it. It's just amazing what it does to the body too, at that. Watermelon. I guarantee you, if you go on a watermelon fast, meaning like you just consume watermelon for, you know, let's just say 12 days straight, you will see the benefits of it. Also, if you're trying to lose weight, I would highly recommend you go on a juice fast. Juicing, like, it changed my life. And one thing I could say that changed my life about juicing is, like, I noticed my skin have a different glow to it. You know, I used to do so much, drink, smoke, live in the lifestyle, caught in the moment. You know, I used to do all of that. You feel me? I used to be a part of that, be a part of the culture. You feel me? The lifestyle. You know, the wave. It's lit over here, it's lit over there, and you just get consumed in a lifestyle, which come with drinking, smoking, and eating bad. And one thing that made me want to change is that I really see how people are getting sick. Like, and the way we getting sick and at the rate we getting sick is not normal. And it's coming from our diet and our lifestyle. Our diet and our lifestyle. Consuming meats and artificial sugar, artificial color. You know, we truly are living a toxic lifestyle. You know, you're hanging around toxic people, toxic energy. You consuming toxic things, artificial things. You feel me? Everything's just toxic to where we wondering why we getting sick. You know? And when we know that the Most High provided everything we needed on this earth, but instead of going directly to the source, we will go get medicine before we try to get healing from our fruits and herbs. And normally, we would wait till we get sick to try to heal ourselves. You want to be on top of that before you get sick, you know? A lot of us always wait till we sick to try to have a fruit or, you know, have, you know, some herbs or something like that. You want to avoid all of that. And the best way to avoid all of that is just to change. You gotta, you know, you want to change your lifestyle. And me, I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I just want to inspire people to have a better lifestyle. And not only that, I want to make being healthy cool again. A lot of people, when you go against the crowd or do the opposite of what the crowd do, smoking, drinking, being down with this wave and that wave, they might look at you as weird, or they might look at you as, you know, a loner, or, you know, whatever. And that's cool. You know, it's cool to be different. It's cool to be healthy. You know, cause that lifestyle that we live in, drinking, smoking, and that partying here like every day and stuff like that, that's gonna lead to a place where you don't want to be. I'm not saying nothing ain't wrong with it here and there, especially like when you know, not everybody gonna be healthy off the rip, you know, but, and I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life. All I want to do is inspire, you know, to the kids that's coming up, that it's cool to be healthy. It's cool to, you know, you don't gotta follow the crowd and drink and smoke. It's cool to eat your vegetables, nuts and seeds, and fruits. That's cool. Being healthy is cool. Being yourself is cool. You don't gotta be like nobody else. A lot of the times, like, we get caught up in that. And sometimes, you know, our kids get led down the wrong path because of what we see. And often what we see is normally what's not good to us, or what we tend to, so good. What we tend to see is more negative than positive. Because I can remember just growing up, I was more influenced by outside, or I tend to learn all the negativity outside than, you know, what my parents may had taught me. Meaning, like, my parents taught me right from wrong, right? But as soon as you go outside or you go to school and stuff like that, that's when you learn all the negative things on what your parents was probably telling you not to do. You feel me? So you're gonna experience that and encounter that. You feel me? It's just about how you go about it. You know, every kid gonna go about it differently. Some kids are easily influenced, and some kids have more of a stronger mind to where they know that, of course I'm surrounded by it, but I'm about to just do my own thing. I'm gonna just focus on, you know, doing something different. I don't gotta be like everybody. But then you had a majority of kids that are easily influenced by what they see and what they surrounded by. And unfortunately, you know, most kids fall into that, you know. You know, and I feel like every kid go through that or have that moment where they are influenced by their surroundings. Like for me, for instance, I was heavily into sports. Always heavily into sports, active. I always done sports. I've done plenty of sports, from boxing to soccer to street football. I never joined the team, but in Patterson we used to play in the streets, you feel me? What else? Baseball. I've done a lot of different sports, you know? It's just that I had to get money at an early age to where I stopped doing sports to get money. I had a choice to make. Unfortunately, my parents couldn't provide for me the way I wanted them to. And I had a choice. So I just chose money, you feel me? And, you know, I got a job. So that's what kind of slowed me down on the sports, but I always was still active. Whether it's in the gym, or if not in the gym, I want to scoop this part. If not in the gym, you know, just doing something active. So that's what like led me into, like, kept me on a good course, is just being in sports and staying active. But of course, you know, I had friends that, you know, they did sports, but then they eventually fell off, got into the smoking, drinking, and, you know, early age, you feel me? I was always surrounded by it, but I was always like the type, like, you know, doing sports, like, I ain't really care for it, you feel me? But, you know, little by little, you can be like, all right, let me hit the blunt, let me try it, you know, and that's all it takes. As soon as you try it, you know, and you might like it, not like it, But whether you like it or not like it, you know, just for the fact that you try it, you could off the fact that you tried it, you could be sucked in. And how you could be sucked in is, if you like it, it could become a lifestyle. You might start off hitting the blunt one time, you feel me? Then that one time turn to, you know, 2 times, 3 times, and more times throughout the day. I'm juicing this for me too, by the way, so that's why I'm eating it. But if I was juicing for somebody else, I wouldn't do stuff like this. I'll probably cut me a little piece, put it to the side, and that's that. But for the fact that I'm juicing for myself, I can bite into it all I want. Shit's so good. So my little bowl is full right now, so I gotta start juicing. And then we get back to cutting it. So I got 2 pitchers, and normally when I have a big watermelon like this, it takes me about 2 pitchers, and sometimes a little bit more. But normally what I do, I might, if I see that both my pitchers is full, I just cut some watermelon up and I'll put it to the side. But this is going to take definitely 2 pitchers, if not a little bit more, but 2 pitchers is all I got, so that's what I'm working with. So real quick before I start juicing, I always, in all my juices, this is standard bottom line, I can't leave this out, I always put ginger in it. Ginger offers a lot. But ginger is definitely one of my standards for all my juice. I don't care what kind of juice I'm making, but I always imply ginger. So let's get to it. Now, I ran through so many juicers, so I really have learned, you know, a lot about juicers, and this by far is one of my favorite juicers. It extracts more of the liquids, and it's not too foamy. It squeezes the juice out like damn near perfectly. So this by far is one of my favorite juicers. So you'll see when I'm finished. Let's get to it. Let's crank this bad boy on. And another thing I like about this juicer is that it doesn't make a lot of noise. Like, it's not super loud. It's not super loud. It doesn't do too much. It's damn near kind of quiet for real. You know? So we gonna crank this bad boy on and get to it. So, and it also have, like, I don't know what you call this, but I call it the mouth. It got a big mouth. You could put all the fruits in, like a good majority of the fruits in. Some of the past other juices I had to put one by one, but this you could put a decent amount. So it saves me time because I could juice a lot faster. So I love this juicer for that. Also, if you liking Juice Therapy with North Main, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And I will have more videos on the way. One thing I like about this whole episode is that you guys get to see how I juice. You guys get to see if I mess up, make a mistake, the things that I normally do. on a day-to-day basis. I juice on a day-to-day basis. It's a lifestyle on trying to be healthy. It's a lifestyle on juicing. When you're trying to be healthy, you want to be healthy, it can't be no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's either you in or you out. If you want to see the most benefits and get the most results on being healthy. I had so many different things going on with me that I noticed since I started juicing, I seen a change. You feel me? I had an accident. I was having like one of my legs was like a little bit weaker than the other. Ever since I started juicing, that inflammation that I had in that leg went away. I don't gotta use deodorant or anything. I just smell way better naturally. You know, when you consuming a lot of meats and dead flesh and things like that, and it's rotting in your intestines, that's the things that make your body odor very strong. And I've been noticing that my odor is way, not saying that I stink before, but you notice the difference between when you juice and when you consume meat.
When you in the club and we turned the wine on me, feeling good vibes, can have a good time and wine on me. I love what you doing, I love how you moving. Dirty wine it low, bring it up again, wine on me. And I'm loving the way she move. Baby girl, since you walked through the doors, I had my eyes set on you. You hitting the dance floor, dancing the dance hall. You listen to Sean Paul, Beanie Man, and popcorn. And we on sipping that bottle of Guinness, and it might not be none of my business, but I think that you got the ring on. But I'm still gonna give you the business, and we not gonna stop till we finish. Baby girl, I love when you rock it low.
So I'm not gonna have you guys watch the whole thing. I'm gonna speed up the process, then we're gonna come back to this episode once I'm done. Keep staying tuned in to Juice Therapy with North Man. Okay, so we are back, and now that we are back, I could finally say that I'm finally done juicing. I actually got a little bit more than what I thought I would, and I got 1 full container. I got my gym bottle filled up. And I also have another pitcher. Now, one thing I could say about juicing is that when you're juicing real fruit, you have about up to 3 days, maybe 4, depending on how cold your refrigerator is. That's one thing about real juice. It doesn't have a long lifespan, just like anything in the world. Anything that dies or cut open or anything, it have a time frame on it of decomposing. So when you do juice real fruits or vegetables, you have a good about 3 days to consume, unless if you put it in the freezer for a long and lasting time. So this is a lot of drinking for me. I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm used to it. I love juicing. Like I said, it's hydrating. It's good for the body. Cleanses the body. Hydrate the body. Plus more. So that's one thing I would say. And I even have more left over to juice or to eat. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, that watermelon, it had some weight to it. Like, you would have thought I was lifting, like I was curling or something. That's how heavy it was. You feel me? So, and now it ain't nothing else left better to do but to taste it. In which I know I've been cheating and tasting it during the way, but I haven't drunk the juice. Like, you know, if I ate it, I kind of drink it, but I'm talking about this way. I'll make sure I left the last little bit of jug in here just so I could try the juice out. Maybe you enjoy this with me, or maybe you enjoy watching me drink this. Bon appetit. I gotta go again. Woo! Telling you, hands down, watermelon, one of the best juices. I love it, especially when you catch them when it got the flavor, like it got the sweetness to it. It got everything. Like, watermelon juice is one of my favorites. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy North Main. First episode of Juice Therapy, and stay tuned to the next one.